Divorce.
Hey man, welcome back to the Super Divorce YouTube channel.
Welcome.
Nicholas Villar is here, aka Super Divorce, and today, Lidar Exploration Program. Let's try. Fragile. You found a suspicious box in your room. Open it? Yeah. Lidar Exploration Program. Congratulations, you found a case containing a mystical CD. Do you want to know what's on this disc? Yes. It is? Are you sure you want to insert it into your computer? Yes, I have no choice, it seems. What's on the disc? Start the game. That's the achievement I just got. Boot sequence initiated, checking hardware integrity, and so on and so forth. Lidar Exploration Program. Welcome. Detected one anomaly, it said. This is Scanny. He says, hello, and welcome to the Lidar Exploration Program. My name is Scanny, and I will be your assistant. You will have to explore different locations and scan various objects. Well, let's not waste time and move on to choosing a level. I suppose we'll start with the forest. Seems as good a choice as any. Forest. Maybe the only choice right now. Forest Gump. No, it's just regular forest. So, first, hold left mouse button to use the scanner. Like that. Great, you're doing well. Now, scroll the mouse wheel or press plus or minus to change the scanning radius. Oh, look at that. Turned all the way up. Great, that's all you need to know. I guess. Good luck and bye. So we're in the dark here, and we gotta light it up with this LiDAR scanner. Oh, I forgot to tell you something very important. Open the map using Tab. See the markers? They indicate objects that need to be scanned. Oh, wow, okay. That's neat. There are only 6 objects in this location. To complete it, good luck. Alright. So we gotta follow the directions here to get to different items that need to be scanned. And you can scan stuff, and then you have like a, okay, you got to jump. You can see kind of the outline of shit here as you're going by. This is pretty neat. See stuff right in front of you. You kind of even it out a little bit. What's all this? It seems like I'm getting stuck on some things. Just some items I haven't fully exposed, let's say. Using my LiDAR scanner. Get a good read on, you know, this little area that we're starting out in. Because it looks cool too. Not only is it good to do because you can see where you're going, but also, as you light things up, it gives you this nice feeling of almost painting a picture. Like you're fucking a painter and you're just making a nice pretty picture you're spraying your paint everywhere. It's kind of like a magic paint set, where you just have to rub it across the paper and then the image begins to appear for you. And then we can get a good look at it when we open our back-end map again. And we'll do that. But again, I'm kind of thrilled with this. Look at this. Look at it. It makes being in the dark not so bad. Because it's like, you know, yes, I may be in the dark here. This may be a scary place to be, but look how pretty I can make it with my Lidar scanner. Oh, 1 million. Create one. I've already created 1 million dots with my Lidar scanner. Just by walking around and scanning shit. Just by doing a good job scanning items. You know, bringing in everything to view. All the trees and the leaves and the little bushes and various obstructions and whatnot. And this could be a very relaxing game for you to play. If you're looking for something, you can see how you just walk around and do this. And it's not too bad. I don't think there's any dot limit as far as I know of. I don't think you can run out of dots. Now look over there. See, isn't that neat? And then we can zoom back out. And we see that there's some shit in various directions. Like off to the side. I guess I need to maybe continue following this path the way that I'm going. And just continuing to paint my picture. Like I'm a digital Bob Ross. And you can hop up top a little bit to do your scanning if you'd like to. And we'll just continue on down the lane here. It said it's got some horror game elements to it. And the main menu kind of reminded me of Iron Lung. You can see how they might be taking place in the same universe. Possibly. You could come up with that story if you wanted. So here we've got... It looks like a gate, doesn't it? Looks like a gate needs to be lifted or something, or I need to be able to move beyond it. Yeah, see? See, that's gonna be blocked there. So let's go back here. Let's try this. What do we got going on? Oh, we've found another way to go. This is an open gate right there that we've just exposed, that we've painted up into being in a way. And here we go. We're going through a little bit of a forest now. A forest! Forest Gump! Just like we said at the beginning. Remember when that guy says that? When he's introducing Forest at the big meet and greet out there? Forest Gump! Yeah, man. Look at this. You can imagine this being a fun game to play after you smoke a big bowl of weed. I'm not much for weed myself, though. But I think if you are a heavy smoker of marijuana, that this might be a fun game to play after you've partaken of a joint of weed angling. A joint of weed. Yeah, I smoke it. See? Look at that. Look at all the dots we're doing. We're doing big dots here. Lots of dotting. Dotting the forest as we move about. And yeah, I know I'm trying to find stuff. I get it. I hear something. Oh, it's a body of water. It's some sort of water body. Look at that. I'll walk over there in a second, but I got some more scanning to do. There we got a bridge. Okay. And we can see that we're coming up on something here. I wonder if I can enter the water. Yeah, it lets me. So I don't have to go across the bridge. I can do this. I can go into this tunnel. Under. Well, okay, that's just a larger bridge, isn't it? Ooh, this is probably going to lead me over to that bench that we just looked at, isn't it? That almost looks like a hole. No, it wasn't. But we've got some more stuff going on over here. Some rocks, maybe. Some little smaller trees. Some bushes. Bushes and brush. Why would you ever stop scanning? I don't even know. Why wouldn't you want to just light everything up? I guess you, maybe if you want to be lazy. If you want to be an old lazy bones. But look, here's our park bench. Well, I thought there'd be something cool there, even though it wasn't listed on the map. You know, it wasn't necessarily telling me to go that way. I thought that just because it was sitting there and I saw it, there'd probably be something to it. But I guess not. So, that's what happens there. We've just got something going on over here, don't we? What could this be? Where is it? What is that? My heart's beating now. I'm getting a heartbeat. Maybe some sort of structure? Object scanned. Congratulations! You just scanned your first object. Oh, okay. Only 5 objects left. Yeah, I guess you could probably do this much more quickly than I am. But, again, I'm just kind of taking my time because I think it's cool to do. Getting a little bit stuck there on some of these items because I've not scanned sufficiently to see where there are things that I'm running into. Because there's a lot going on here. Let me walk inside. We've got this little building type deal going on. And I guess that's about that in there. So, some sort of, I don't know, maybe like an old meeting place. You know, maybe it was an old VFW hall or an American Legion at one point. And now it's too dark to go in and hang out. We hop off into the water. Let's see, what else? What else are we going to be looking for here? Here in the forest camp. I know I saw... Oh, okay, it's called the Ruined Temple. That's what it is. It's a ruined temple. And we need to go back through here so that we can continue finding things. Here's a boat. Small traveler, walk 1 kilometer. I prefer miles and feet to kilometers, but I guess, you know, I'll deal with it for now. If you go back here, you can sort of continue revealing things. We got something else. We're coming up on something else here. What's it going to be? That's just a weeping willow. Don't worry about that. It's not really weeping, that's just a turn of phrase for a certain type of tree that you might stumble upon in real life. You could actually find a weeping willow. Maybe in your own backyard, or your front yard, or your side yard. Now what are these? Lily pads. Maybe a big frog lives over here. Where's this? What is this? What do we got? Is it like a podium where the frog delivers his morning frog sermon? It's a suspicious toilet. Oh. There's a guy who seems to be stuck on the pot. Quite suspicious, isn't it? Reminds you of that part in Jurassic Park. The guy gets eaten right off the toilet by the big old T-Rex. And back here, any other clues to let us know what happened to this fellow? I don't see anything, so let's... What happened? Am I stuck in the muck? There. Well, yeah, it's a little tough to get through. It's a little thick and chunky in here. In the marsh. In the marshes. I remember way back in grade school there was this girl doing a book report on marshes, and I was kind of being a jerk, and I was like, Martians? I don't think we're supposed to be doing a book report on Martians. It's supposed to be on naturally occurring phenomena in nature. I don't think Martians are okay to do your book report on. And she got mad. She said, I didn't do it on Martians. I didn't say Martians. I said marshes. And I kept egging her on like that. Because I was being a jerk. Oh, here, let's... Brittany, if you're watching this, I'm sorry for being a jerk about your Marshes book report. What does this say? Stun? Stun. Maybe this right here, this big thing. Strainery? Strainery. Is it the strainery? Object scanned. What do we call this thing? The strange arch. Strange arch. People who aren't familiar with McDonald's might stumble upon a McDonald's restaurant for the first time and look up and say, that's a strange arch. But that's not what this is. That's something different altogether. It's not a McDonald's restaurant. At least I don't think it is. Now, I mean, and look, so they call that the strange arch. What am I getting stuck in? I got stuck on that thing right there. This looks even stranger. And we're not even going to talk about it? Look at this thing. I mean, look at that. There's this tree growing in the middle. We got all this. We created 5 million dots now. We got this big construction here. And like, nah. I mean, that's just kind of there. It might as well be a tree itself. There's nothing too crazy happening with it, huh? Are you for real right now? You totally serious? Okay, let me look at... Maybe I'll walk back this way, follow this trail. Now, there could be something else back here, too. So maybe I should try and stay on solid ground for a sec. That looks like something. That's like a little cottage. You got the water wheel. And see, this stuff isn't even on our list of items to research. So you can just find other things that they don't even want you to know about. if you feel like it. If you so choose, you can just go around and you can find extra stuff. And there's a deer, of course. Or what once was a deer. Very beautiful multicolors continuing through the brush and the woodwork, exposing the map for all that it is. You can walk up here. You can actually traverse up on the side of these hills, kinda, as you make your dot work matrix. Here's something over here we've just stumbled upon. You can hear the heartbeat, like the famous Don Johnson song. I know it's down here. Let me see. Let me check it. Is it just a tree? Where is it? What? Oh, it's a giant buck. Look at that thing. Or maybe deer. I bet it's going to be a deer skeleton. If I can get out from there. Oh, what is this? It's a stick. Object scanned. It is. What do you call that? Did they call it a deer skeleton? Deer skeleton. That's pretty crazy looking. That's a big boy. That's quite a large deer. You'd love to, if you're a big hunting guy, that probably really excites you. Probably thinking to yourself, man, if I could just shoot one of those, I'd be set for a while. You'd have plenty of venison. You'd have a venison situation happening there. Now what am I stuck on again? Is this something else? That's a pretty crazy looking tree. All gnarled and large. Object scanned. Okay, we got it. Let's step back and see what it is that we got. Here's another brage. Okay. Mystic tree. A mystic timber, if you will. Like the roller coaster at Kings Island, Mystic Timbers. Have you ever been on that? Have you been to Kings Island? Have you been on Mystic Timbers? It'd be cool to go on a roller coaster that went through an area that looked like this. Maybe you could put on special goggles. Dot-O vision. And you ride through at breakneck speed. Congratulations! You have scanned all the objects. An exit marker has appeared on the map. Follow it to leave this location. Okay. So we have, see you at the next level. I just wonder if there are any tricks. This ancient artifact. So here's what I'm wondering about. We got an ancient artifact right there. We got a guy on the toilet. We got a big ass deer. We got a little cottage over there. That thing that they didn't want to tell us anything about. I don't know if there are other items and such that you can find that maybe they didn't want you to know about. Where is the exit? The exit is supposed to be where? Ruined temple. Oh, over there. Okay, that way. Gotcha. And that's actually moving. Look, that's a working windmill. I didn't think we'd see that. I didn't think we'd find a working windmill. Because the water wheel wasn't working, but this thing is. So there's something. It's not just like a frozen world that we're in. There's stuff happening here. There's still stuff going on. And I don't know what the deal is. I don't know how you get to the bottom of it. You can't seem to go inside. I don't know if there might be special documents or collectibles that you could pick up if you go inside the buildings. I don't see anything there. So very well. I'll just make my ass head right on over in this direction. Maybe down the water path. Where was it? Am I heading the right direction? Where was that? There. Straight ahead. Straight ahead, it looks like. Straight ahead to the exit. And just throwing some dots up here just for fun as we move along. Because why not? You might as well put some happy dots up here. Yeah, just tapple them in. Just tapple the dots in just a little bit. Underneath this guy. There's the ruined temple. And I think we're probably getting close to the exit. What's that? Oh, that's the exit right there. See it? It's got the guy, the green guy. Here we go. Alright. Forester, complete the forest. Animals found 0 of 3? Well, what do you mean? I know I found a deer. You unlock detail scanning. Why are they telling me I didn't find the deer? That's horse shit. I 100% found the deer. Oh, no, I didn't want to go back again. No, that's not what I wanted to do, actually. Well, I'll wait for it to do its thing, and then switch it up. Yeah, forest. I want to leave. Choose another level. Yes. Quite sure. Oh, there we go. Okay. Island. Yeah, we're going to keep the music on. Island. We're going on an island adventure here. Island. El Autobus. Now you can use the detailed scan. Press right mouse button to activate it. Oh, look at that. That just really... kind of does a little bit different thing, doesn't it? Oh, whoa. Wow. I never zeroed in that with like such precision last time. It's honestly kind of ugly. It's too much. You know what I mean? It's a little bit too much when you do that. Alright, on the island, but maybe that's what you need to unlock the animals. That could be. Here's this island. It's an island paradise. Is how they referred to it. They said, welcome to your island paradise. Come on by for paradisial experiences. What are we calling this? What's that thing? A fossilized skull. It doesn't look very scully. Oh, wait, that's it. Okay, now I see it. Now I see. It reminds me of one of those magic eye pictures that finally pops out at you after you stare at it for a long time. Like Willem and Mallrats. What? You are not alone. That's crazy. I just got a special message. I don't think I was supposed to see that. What are we doing here? Okay. Let me look at my map. Am I heading towards anything cool? Yeah. Straight ahead, I think. Something over there. Let's find it. Here. Right there it is. Yeah, let's scan it. Let's scan it up. That is actually what? A giant treasure chest? A big, yeah, I'd say so. Holy cow, look at that. It's about the biggest treasure chest ever seen in my goddamn life. Look at it. It's so large. You could put so much gold in there. You'd probably have enough for yourself and, hell, maybe several generations family members. If you fill that thing up with gold, make that your life's work, you'd be all set. They'd be telling tales old super grandpappy for eons to come. They'd be so set up and wealthy. They'd be so taken care of from old super grandpappy. Now this, what is this? It's a giant net or something of question marks. The scanner doesn't quite know what to make of it. Where are we? Giant Piratesville? Here's something.
Here's something, Kev. I was out scanning the other day. I ran across a giant treasure chest and a big pirate ship. Have you ever seen a pirate ship in real life, Kev? They're huge. How'd they make those things?
Object scanned. It's a pirate ship. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here at dot matrix point. What appears to be a pirate ship. It's a shipwreck. So you can't, I guess, get in it and sail it around, which would be fun. But you make do with what you got. You make didgeridoo with what you can. We're gonna head on up here. What's that? The crow's nest? Lookout point? Lookout tower? For the guy who's supposed to be keeping watch. He didn't keep watch very well, because look. And you can see why it would be a shipwreck. Because look how shallow the water is. Their captain must have just plowed him right in here. It's not a good place. You need a little more water to go sailing. So we're hitting this wall here. The dead-end wall of question marks. Where you have more questions than answers. And you're going to keep going around probably until you find something else. Maybe you stumble upon something cool. Maybe you stumble upon an animal. So far I haven't seen any animals here. No dolphins, no whales, no sharks, turtles, mud crabs. But here's something. What is this? This is like some sort of rock. Or is that a lighthouse? Is that a lighthouse up there? There's something else over here too. Well, let's look at it. Let's scan it. What is it? A giant pirate skull? That's maybe like a hand sticking up. What is he holding there? It's a giant pirate skeleton. That's exactly what it is. And it's sinking down below into the depths. I wonder why it did that. I wonder if I'm supposed to hop up there. No, it's too high. Can't reach that. But there was something else over here too. Here's a little bungalow out over the water. And it looks like they got more of them. We got some palm trees happening. That's like a pirate skeleton foot from where he's falling right on his ass down in the water. And where was that? Ah, here it is. There's the lighthouse. We're going to head up here. Maybe we run into Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe. That's a big old lighthouse. You can tell because of the lighthouse shape and because it says... I guess we can't go inside. There we go. Let's just... Here, don't get caught on stuff. There. Sometimes you get caught and you just have to kind of bounce yourself out. Not balance, bounce. Lighthouse. See? I was right. Now where's the next thing? So here's kind of the lay of the land. Alright. We got that. There's something over there. That's kind of far from us. And I gotta see which way is it. It's not towards the lighthouse. It's, yeah, it's gonna be back here, I think. There's a boat, a dilapidated boat. We can walk right past that, and I think maybe they're gonna have us go this way. What do we got here? This was like a little hot dog stand. Yeah, it looks like a little hot dog stand. They maybe used to sell island side treats and things like that. Maybe a place where they did some trading. If you walk through here, you're gonna see this. That's another little bungalow house. You see these sometimes. People will go on vacation in these things. You know, you stay over top of the water is how it works. Hopefully you don't roll out of bed at night and you fall into the ocean and drown. That wouldn't be good. And here is something anomalous. That appears to be a giant carcass of some shape or fashion. It's a skeleton of some creature. Now here's where I was saying it gets iron lungy. Iron lung? Yeah, iron lung, see? Kind of reminds you of that a little bit when you're scanning the bottom of the ocean floor, the blood ocean. The blood ocean. That wasn't the last one, was it? It is. So where's my... There's my exit. It's back there. And just a little more scanning we can do here because I'm seeing some things and I'm just wondering about them. It's like they got like these little shanty towns set up and I'm seeing them and I'm like, well, does that contribute to the story if we find extra things? Is there like a hidden story? It's like they sent us out here to find certain things, but then if we go off course and we find other things that they didn't tell us to find, we might reveal things about the game that they didn't want revealed. At least not initially. Like secret conspiracies and things. But I don't know. It's like there's a building. It doesn't tell me much. But it does show that there's a building there. It shows there's stuff. There's plenty of stuff here that you can light up that's not necessarily on the map. Makes you wonder why the skeleton is just hanging out in the bottom of the ocean floor. What he's up to, what his plans are. And my exit's going to be right across the way there, huh? Where is it in relation to the lighthouse? Just, where? I guess, past the lighthouse, like this? Hopefully I'm oriented correctly. That'd be silly if I wasn't, but I'll find out in due course. We'll find out together. As we make our way, hopefully, towards the exit. Lighting up a little archway. This beautiful island adventure that we're on. Kind of reminds me of a little Christmas time. Oh, look. Hey. Find one animal. See, that should be 2 now, because I definitely scanned a deer last time. Not just the big one. We saw... You remember it. I'm sure you remember. You have to remember the deer I saw standing there. It was unmistakable. And now, I don't know if on a first playthrough I'm gonna run all over the place just to find every single animal. Because there's a lot of scanning to be done. And I kind of just want to see what all these different worlds look like right now. Not as worried about doing a completionist run. Here it is. Should be just right up here, huh? Where is it? Here we are. There we go. Created 10 million dots now. Let's continue. Let's go to Sunken City. Sunken City. Let's sink down to the depths and see what there is to find here in Sunken City. Well, we start off with maybe a sunken building, a sunken house, sunken things everywhere. I feel like we're going to be running into a lot of different bullshit here. This might be challenging. What is that? Some sort of like generator, an old light generator. We're gonna have to go inside these homes to scan for stuff. Let me check out my map and look. And it appears that we got something right over here. So let's maybe head over in this direction and just see what it is. What have we got here? What? Here, get off of that. You're kind of stuck in them. We've got another skeleton. What am I stuck on? Keep getting stuck on shit. And that's about the biggest pain in the ass you're going to deal with in this game. Is getting stuck on shit. This is like a giant... What is it, a big toucan? It is a whale skeleton, not a toucan. Looked like a big bird for a second. See, I thought that was a beak. Thought this was a big beak jutting out, but I guess it's not. That's fine. It doesn't have to be. But if you want it to be, it could be. In your head canon. They've got a little playground here. Is that what that is? There was a little playground for the whale babies before their city sank. Before Whale City came crashing down to the bottom of the ocean floor. Or maybe we're just at Lake Erie. Now probably something to be found through here, because this looks scary and sketchy, and there's something up that way. And then things... Huh. Maybe this is going to wrap around somehow. This looks like another... Is this another giant animal right here? Is that another... Sea beast? What is that? That looks like a ship, actually. Maybe. Or maybe it's just a super duper big whale. Even bigger than the last. There's a Ferris whale. It's not a Ferris... It's a Ferris wheel, not a Ferris whale. That might be the Ferris whale who came over to ride the Ferris wheel. I can't believe they're not giving me anything for scanning this. Because that's so huge. It's so big. You would think it would be a prize. And they're just kind of blasé about it. It's like, well, that's bigger than the other one. Why aren't you giving me props for scanning that guy? You got that small fry. It was like, whatever. Just its bones, you know. That one was still intact, it looked like. Wasn't all bony. Dried out. Crispy. Probably all crispy and crunchy. I'm not worried about going in there. Let's go around. Let's scan something else. Let's scan this, whatever it is. You gotta make it through the bullshit first. Maybe those are some frogs. And this is a water tower? Hmm? A naval mine. Oh. Yeah, so, okay. Yeah. I understand. I see what they're going for there. It's supposed to be a naval mine. Like you would put in the water and hope that your enemies would run into, so you could blow up their pirate ship, so they wouldn't come by and pirate you. Again, we got these big structures that they're not very impressed by. We got this house right here, and I guess that's not good enough. No one's giving a shit about this stuff back here. Which, fine, I guess, but there might be some stuff to look at over this way. I think there's another... Yeah, look at that. They're really confused about that one. What is it? It is a... Sunal... something. Oh, a sunken vessel, perhaps. Is that it? And also, something new over here. Something else over here to look at? In addition to the sunken vessel? Or is it just... Oh, it's just encompassing the whole thing. It just runs the length of the shit. Okay, like that. Gotcha. Now, you can take your Lidar locator right over here, and you can do more scanning, or you can just shove it up your ass, whatever you want to do. As for me, I'm going to do more scanning for right now. This looks like maybe the edge of the map. You get stuck right there. Hopefully not on barbed wire. Come back here and have a barbed wire match with Mick Foley as you're scanning all this stuff. But you gotta be careful. You gotta be very careful out here. There's something else in the distance. I see it right now. That's definitely something. That's definitely a guy. Maybe it's a deep sea diver. He looks like he has a deep sea diver costume on. Look at him shaking and shivering. Look at him. He doesn't even know what to do with himself. He's so covered in dots. He's all shiny. And I think we only have, what? Oh, 2 more. 2 of them left. And they're both straight ahead. So we'll leave Mr. Deep Sea Diver. And... let's move across this bridge again. Should just be right up here. Just walk forward and we'll probably run right into it. Seasoned traveler. Walk 5 kilometers. We're well seasoned now. I guess that used to be a little hotel. Underwater hotel. For the likes of SpongeBob and... Who else lives underwater? Who else lives down there besides SpongeBob? Jaws. SpongeBob and Jaws. Other fictional characters from different... Oh, can I get through? Am I going to get stuck here? I was trying to take the shortcut. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that works. Little tram trolley cars. Ah. Here it is. Here's an anomaly just now. Here's something to scan. And it is... What? Strangle snail. A strange snail? Strange sea snail. It's strange because it's so large. It's like as big as a pirate ship. That would be a very strange sea snail to happen upon. And you've got, look, street lights, pirate ships, sea snails. I don't know what's going on in this world. Something else up that way. Let's check it out, man. Let's go down this road. Probably was an actual road at one point, with cars driving, people having cookouts and playing, people playing stickball, people eating Luden's cough drops, coughing all over everybody, but having a good time still. That's a chained building. Now, why would you chain up a building? Where's it gonna go? Maybe you're afraid of someone taking it. Like the pirate skeleton, the giant pirate skeleton. Or skeleton pirate, whichever you prefer. My exit is going to be back over there. Okay, they're running me all over the place. I don't like that. I don't like being given the runaround. I'm not John Popper from Blues Traveler. You know what I'm saying? Certain people understand what I'm saying there. I'm not John Popper from Blues Traveler. That's not who I am. Nothing against him. That's just not me. Now let's see if I can take my shortcut again. Just gotta hop and hop and hop to get through these little corridors because you get stuck on stuff so easily. Probably my biggest gripe with this game, just getting stuck on stuff. It's like, I understand there are these obstructions, but you should be able to kind of like bounce off of them, you know, not get your feet stuck just because you walked on top of, what? You walked on top of a bush, a small bush, a small piece of shrubbery, a rock. Why is it so sticky? Let's go see. Let's go check it out over here. Should be about, here we are. Got it. Deep Sea Explorer, complete the sunken city. Thank you. Continue. And then the suburb. A superb suburb. Let's see how superb it is. I wonder if this is going to be underwater too, or if we're leaving the water motif behind for a few minutes in favor of a more traditional neighborhood walk. What do you think? Here for the suburb level. Is there going to be water everywhere? Pirates? Bats are now available to you. Press E to use them. Bats. We can send bats out? What are we doing with the bats? I guess they light stuff up for you. Just like that. But I don't... Oh, we got a something or other right over here. What is that? It's a payphone. Well, that was a payphone. Tossing bats everywhere. I'm just gonna toss bats everywhere I go. Here's something. What is it, like a little play set? Little jungle set? Playground? You don't get stuck. Don't get stuck on the playground. You just want to scan it. Man. They're really not giving me this one. Making me work for it. Looks pretty well scanned to me. I can see what's going on. You got playground equipment. There it is. Okay. Playground. Yeah. About what I thought. And with that, we're going to go back the other way. We're going to maybe go like this. Over in this direction. Yeah, we'll go around that. Hop on through here. Wheelbarrow. A lot of people think it's wheelbarrow, and it's not. It's actually a barrow. There's an old broken down jalopy. Some homes. What do we got there? That's a tractor. So it said suburbs, but there are people riding tractors? What kind of suburb is this? More wheelbarrows. And let's keep going straight ahead here. I think we're going to happen upon something soon. Hop over the gate there, the fence. And I'm getting my heartbeat going. The blood's pumping. Feels like I've almost... here, hop over it. There. We got 2 things to do. Look at it. My bat helped there. That is a planetarium. Isn't it? Can I see? What do you call that thing? An observatory, that's what I meant. Same difference, basically. Planetarium. A large rubber ducky. A big rubber duck. A squeaking rubber ducky. And you can walk right around this path at the rubber ducky park to try and find more shit, such as you need to complete the level. You're gonna have to stay away from whatever this is. What is that? Something I'm stuck on. See, just like a rock, just like a rock enclosure, a little rock path, and you get stuck on it as if it's covered in barbs, and they've connected to your pantaloons, and you have trouble ripping yourself away. And so next, what is that? Something in the sky? Way up high? In the sky? Because that's what it looked like. Like right over here. I gotta send my bats up about it. My bats can have a look. Use 20 bats. Bat enthusiast. It's an air balloon. Big balloon. Big balloon. Bigger than the sun and moon. Way up high in the sky. Fly, 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 and fly. There's another one up there. I have to put these guys to work. They're earning their keep. If you guys want any fruit or blood, you're going to have to expose a few objects for me. Like this Wright Flyer, Wright Brothers airplane that we see up there. Go get it so I can... Stuck on the little fence. Like, why? Why would I get stuck on that? I just want to jump it. There. We call this airplane with advertisement. What is it? Holy shit, it is me. Is it you? Look at that. It is me. That's pretty crazy. I was not expecting that at all. Is it you? Why, yes. Of course. It sure is. How fancy. That's fancy as folk. Okay, what else? I got something over there that I guess I missed, huh? I missed something over here? Right there, whatever it is. When I was at the observatory, I failed to get this. It is a what? A CPT. What is it? Use detailed scan 50 times. Object scanned. It is a crypt. Oh, okay. It's a crypt. Such as you would have in a cemetery. Yeah, so that must be a graveyard, a boneyard. People don't call them boneyards much anymore, unfortunately. Maybe because it doesn't sound as respectful. Yeah, we're gonna meet at the local boneyard for the cemetery, or for the funeral tomorrow. Which boneyard are you guys burying Grandma in? I wanted to visit Grandma's grave, but I can't remember which boneyard she's buried in. Where's my exit? Okay, it's gonna be that way, alright. We'll just head along this path here. Give it a little jump. What is it, straight still? Straight through here. Through this little passage. Just flip and doodle around here. I should run right into it. There we go. Perfect. Urban Explorer. Complete the suburb. It should have been Suburban Explorer then. Not urban. That would have been better for the city. Desert time. Let's go to the desert and see what we can uncover here. What do you think we'll find? A big snake? A giant trapdoor tarantula? Desert. I wish we could go to the dessert and you have to scan a bunch of different cakes and pastries and things. That'd be pretty fun. Let's get our bats going here. Let's just toss some out just to get things started. Make use of all of our tools. Give ourselves the advantage. Advantage Van Patten. Now, right off the bat, we're going to have... Oh, look, that's one of those things, isn't it? We had one of these at my school playground back in the day. Not exactly like this. It was more... You didn't have this little walkway you could go through. It was like... but it was made of metal, and you could climb up on top of it, and you could hang from the bars, and it was a neat little piece of playground equipment. Probably too dangerous now, because everyone's a pussy. So let me walk straight over here. Just bomb that with bats. It's a wishing whale. A wishing whale, a butterfly. And we've got a windmill. And let's see, nothing behind us really. If we want to strategize. Well, maybe over here. Maybe that would be good to go and get because it's right here. Is it... What is it? Is it up high? Where... It's not playing ball with me here. It says SD. What is it? Is it this? Sometimes it like flips around on you, and you're like, what, which one are you trying to get me to look at? What are you... Is it this? Okay, what is it? What is that? A sandworm. Beetlejuice would not like it here. I can tell you that right now. Beetlejuice hates sandworms. Now with that, let's chart a course here. Sandworm, wishing whale, butterfly. Let's move straight ahead in this direction. Little multicolor rock there. Celebrating Pride Month early, maybe, at that rock. A little gay rock out in the middle of nowhere. Who's that? Well, that's just a cactus. I thought that was a guy at first. Just standing there like this. Turned out to not be the case. It wasn't a guy at all. It was a cactus. And then, what does this say? There was a special message for a second, and I missed it. I did too much scanning. We've got a... what? Is this it? Oh, look. It must be an aeroplane. A crash plane. Okay. Anything else over here? Looks like everything's going to be in front of me. We got 1, 2, 3. Maybe. Unless I reveal some stuff back here. Because it seems like kind of a ripe area. But maybe not. Maybe it's exhausted. Okay. Fine. You send some bats out. Ah, look. There's something. It is... Is it this cactus? A giant cactus right here? That's impressive. It's a tall, yeah, very tall cactus. I don't think there are any cacti in real life that are quite that large. Not that I've seen. I've never seen one of those at the local... well, yeah, at the florist. They sell them. You can go to Kroger in the floral department and probably buy a small cactus, but they don't have anything like that. Not at my Kroger. If they have them at yours, then let me know, because I might be interested in investing in one. This looks like it is... What is that? What do we got there? That is a ancient golem hand. They're just kind of throwing everything in here. It's like, what in the world ties all of these worlds together? You know, we found that disc, right? Found the disc. What is that? It's a turning... It's like a turning and shaking sort of deal, and it's not even on our list. And you would think you're gonna put something like that in there, man. That'd be a hot ticket item for dot explorers coming through. If this were like, if you were doing tourism here, these things would definitely be on the list of tourist attractions. Yet the game doesn't seem to care about them. I don't know what they are. I don't know what they're for. They're interesting. It's an intriguing concept. whatever's going on here. But the game doesn't want me to care about it. And that makes me even more suspicious of what's happening around here. So, let me look back this way. Maybe there's another one that I can scan. Maybe if I just keep walking this way, there'll be another one that they actually want me to see. A particular one. What is that? That looks like a big cactus. Just another big cactus? So they put in 2 big cactus objects to look at, to have to uncover. And then you got these big spiral dudes that no one even cares about. And that seems a little lame to me. It doesn't make sense to me. Where now? We've got something over there. Behind the big boy cactus. That's like a fat boy. The other one was like a Slenderman. There's the fat boy cactus. Here we've got maybe like an old, like an electrical something or other. It looked like they were having me go over here. Maybe through this passage. Maybe I have to caught on something. Again, a stick. A small garden variety stick. Just caught on it. And then what? You go all the way up? Can I even do that? It looked like they wanted me to go that way. That direction. Maybe I have to go all the way around? Maybe up here. Maybe I have to chart a better course. But that's not working either. Well, son of a bitch. I guess it's around the other side? Huh? Looks like it would have been so much easier to just go right through that pass. But maybe that's why they did that. Just to fuck with you. And make you see how close it is. And they're like, but you can't go this way. You got to go all the way around. You're going to get stuck on a stick. You're going to have to go all the way around. Okay, fine. Very well. We'll go all the way around. We'll do this whole thing. Well, stop it. What, see, look. Stuck on a little lilac bush. And now stuck on this. Everything's so sticky. The dots must leave like a residue. When you spray the dots everywhere, it's probably like you're spraying actual dots candy. That's what's lighting everything up. It's like a sticky dots candy that you're using to light your path, and that's why I keep getting stuck on everything, because it shoots out the dots and it heats them up so they stick, but then you run the risk of getting stuck yourself, you see. And they're not going to let me up here, are they? Son of a bitch. That just chaps my dick. I'm telling you what. Okay, here's something. This is a big bridge. Is that what we're looking at here? What is it? Come on. Come on, tell me what it is. Come on then. A lollipop. A locomotive. Oh. Yes. Of course. You can hear it. It's, well, you know what? I would have preferred that they call it a choo-choo train. I think that's a little more fun. More family friendly. But I didn't make the game, so I don't get to decide. I just have to go for the ride. And this looks like kind of where we started. Here's something else. It is actually a dinosaur. It's got to be a dinosaur. It's a woolly mammoth. It's some kind of woolly mammoth. A skeleton of some creature again. Stuck on the stupid bullshit. There. Are we all done with this place? That's 8 of 8. Okay. Where's the exit? Where do I gotta go to get out of here? Where do I go to get out of here? Where is it? Okay, it's around this bend here and kind of straight ahead. So I just do that and have a real good time. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody use dots tonight. Lighten up the sky tonight. Everybody use dots tonight. You don't hear enough Wang Chung these days, so I thought I'd throw a little bit in there for you. And where was it? I thought it was like right around here. Just there. Straight ahead. Yep. Straight ahead. And we should be nice and good to go home. Right here. There we go. Another one. Dune Cartographer. Complete the desert. I've pretty much given up on the animals. I don't even care. Because after they didn't count that first one, I was just like, alright, well fine. Because there's no telling if you're going to count the ones in the future anyway. Cave. Let's go to the cave and see what kind of anomalies and delights await us here. What do you think it's going to be in the cave? Maybe we're going to actually find bats here, like large bats. We can throw our bats to light up some other bats. Maybe we'll find baseball bats that previous explorers left. Now you have access to the customization panel. Press in to open it. In. Oh, here you can change the laser pattern and laser color. You can also create your own custom pattern. Experiment. Oh. Okay. Patterns for small scanning. Custom? How do you do that? This loaded PNG JPEG file from your computer. Okay, I have used a custom image now of Grandpa Corn Miser. Patterns for detailed scanning. Can I do the same thing? Let's try that. Let's save it. Okay, we do that. And how about lasers color? I like this one. That's a good one. Okay. So oh yeah, I see. So you can kind of make your own little pictures like that. I saw them there for a second. Okay. Anyways, where are we going here? Nothing back there, just gonna have to go straight ahead in the caves. And we're gonna send these guys on down the tubes for us. Probably Master of the flock, use 100 bats. Nice. Nicely done. Here's something over here. What have we here? It's a crystal. It's a giant crystal. And over here, gonna have some more stuff, of course. Just your kind of typical. Oh, look, they splat. There's Grandpa Corn Miser watching us as we go through, keeping an eye on us, keeping us safe. The watchful eye of Grandpa Corn Miser. And some little cave-dwelling plants, things like that. Something back here, for sure. There's definitely something back here. It's like a giant Charizard. It's a Charizard statue. And there we go. Oh, it's a dragon. Okay, well, it could have been Charizard with some slight tweaks. Maybe someone will release a Pokemon mod for this game where all you find are just Pokemon-related items. That could be fun. I think I'd try that. I'd download that mod if I could. If you're watching this right now and you like making mods for games, I mean, there you go. It'll be a hit. A smash hit. Because it's kind of like Pokemon Snap. Only it's Pokemon dots. You use the dots to discover the Pokemon. I'll walk up these steps now. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. Oh, don't go back that way. No, no, no. No, no, no. We got to keep going straight here. We got to walk it out. Probably something over here, huh? Yep, I knew it. It looked like just the place for something anomalous. It is a cave-dwelling house. Remember the butthurt cave dweller? Well, it didn't say cave, but butthurt dweller. A classic meme. This is kind of like a new spin, a fresh take on that. The butthurt cave dweller. He's just butthurt down here in his cave. Someone who will never touch grass. He may touch rocks. May touch some amethyst. Some stalactites. But he's not touching grass. He has no interest in it. He's a butthurt cave dweller, is what he is. Now we're down here in the water. Uh-oh. That's not good. And there's something. There's something up high. It looks like. It could be... It could be something or other. Is that a big statue of some sort? That's, what is that? That's like a mascot. That's like the mascot for the cave. It's a big statue. Yep, just like I thought. My suspicions were right. It was just a big statue. And then down here, you come over here. Let's see, did I miss anything? Still all just kind of... Oh no, let's travel. Let's go down here and see. More cave items, cave people. Maybe we'll find a caveman. This is a something tree. A cave tree. Because it's in the cave, of course. Okay, and I think maybe there was, yeah, there's something else There was something up here. I didn't take this turn. And I missed out. I think it was right back here. This little branching path. Gonna be something back here. Yeah. Just walk it out. Here we go. Just scan it. Give it. Oh, look. You can see Grandpa Corn Miser there. Sort of the beginnings of an outline. Another cave tree. Ancient tree. Okay. So there must be a difference between a cave tree and an ancient tree. I like the colors I've chosen. I think these are nice colors. I like this blue especially. This neon. I think it's fancy. I like what it has going on here. Now, if I just go straight, I think I'm about to run into something else yet again. Something else down the way here. Some other items. Like I said, maybe a Geico caveman, maybe not. You don't have to run into a Geico caveman. But I think it would be fun. And there might be something back here too, because there was an... Yep, I knew it! I knew it. Should have looked first. That's alright. Not too much of a detour, but a small one. And there's going to be something just back here. Well, it looked like it. Maybe the other way was better. What have we here? What is this? This is a mushroom. Oh, and it's sprouting up there. Decided to grow when we came by. Okay. And then through here, entering the mind of Grandpa Corn Miser. That's just a dead end. Gotta throw at least a few in, you know? I understand it. I get it. Because if they didn't do that, it'd be like, oh, what are the chances every path leads somewhere? You'd have at least one dead end, wouldn't you? Yeah, they put them in there. It's fine. We got it. They took care of you. All of you cave enthusiasts out there questioning the validity of the layout. They got it. They took care of it. It's fine. No big deal. Now we'll go down here to find perhaps something. A Johnny Carson statue. Could that be it? It is a cave creature skeleton. Maybe this was the dragon. Could that be it? Could it be that this was the dragon there that we saw? Now that's 8-8. So all I gotta do is find the exit. Can I go through here to get to the exit? You gotta go through the damn creature. Through the, what, like we said, could have been a Charizard in a different game, in a different life. Oh. Another dead end. Well, I thought that was going to be clever. I thought they were going to be like, oh, you're looking around, where you got to go? You got to go through the cave creature, but you don't have to do that. It looks like they don't want you to do that because that leads to another dead end. And I suppose that's fitting because the creature is dead. They want you to go this way. I think this is going to be it. I think this is going to lead to the exit from this stage. Cross this bridge. 25 million dots we've put down here. That's lots of dots. Complete the cave. Speleologist is what they call that. Like, because you're spelunking. Down there spelunking. Now time for an alien planet. Let's try an alien planet. Going down to the alien planet to find alien artifacts, perhaps. I'm questioning, like I said, how these stories fit together, how these different places fit together, if they do at all. I don't know if they do. If they do, it's an odd fit. It's going to be an odd, strange fit. Okay, so it looks like they're not showing anything back here right now, but that doesn't always matter. It can always be that, yep, see? Here we go. They didn't have it right on the map at first, and I still don't know. Is this it? What is this? What is it? It's like the Death Star? What do you call this thing? What the heck? No one even knows. Stuck on a potted plant. Worst feature of this game, if you can call it that. Feature. Next. Okay, we got that. That's the spherical structure. And there's something behind it. How do you get over there? This is a badminton tree. Get up. Get off of him. What do you got here? What? Big alien tree. I remember playing Halo back in the day. What'd they have? Big team deathmatch, big team skirmish. Me and my buddies always called it big team nutsack. We'll play some big team nutsack. Next up, there's something through here. Gonna have to find a path. What do we got there? A big alien creature. That is what? Alien flower. Quite large. Quite a large flower. So we have revealed those items. And what, oh, is this, hold on. How does that work? You can actually move your guy on the map? Like when you got the map open, you can do movements? That's crazy. I didn't even know that. It's weird when you discover something like that so far into the game. Not that I really want to use it a bunch, because I like spraying the dots and seeing all this kind of stuff happen, but it's interesting to note. It's like playing Virtua Tennis on your VMU, on your Dreamcast controller. You didn't do it all the time, but it was neat that you were able to if you wanted. So this is just taking us who knows where. Maybe it's gonna wrap around. Here's something. That is an Unco. It's an Unco structure. A Funko Pop graveyard. It is a Funko Pop boneyard. It is an unknown structure. Even after you scan it, you still don't know what it is. That doesn't help anybody. That's not helping us as explorers. You would do a bad job at your evaluation if that's what you came back with. Alright. What does everyone have? What did you guys find? Alright, Tim, what'd you get? Oh, I found this. At first, it was quite anomalous, but then I scanned it and I revealed there was actually an old grocery store. Oh, fantastic! You found an old grocery store. Oh, it tells us a little bit about their civilization. John, what'd you bring back? Well, I scanned it, and it appears to be an unknown structure. And everyone looks at him like, well, yes, it was unknown until you scanned it, but what was it afterwards? Craziest thing. It's still unknown. I don't know. I'm not sure what it was. Take your pick. Dealer's choice. What do you think it looks like? Just whatever you think it looks like. What do they call that? The Rorschach test. It's a Rorschach test of your own. It can be whatever you want it to be. And then he's fired from the DOTS unit and probably executed because it seems like a top secret program. They probably don't like people going out and talking about it. So I'd imagine if that guy carried out the scenario in such a way as I just talked about, that's what would happen to him. He'd be put to death by this shadowy organization carrying out all these different experiments, sending people into these realms to spray candy dots everywhere. It's not the type of job you can go home and talk about. What do you do for a living? Well, you see, they send me into dark worlds and everything's just pitch black. I have to explore it. Pitch black, the whole world? How do you see where you're going? I've got this special gun. It shoots, you ever have dots candies? Yeah, of course. It shoots those out at an incredibly high speed. They... What is this? Because they're hot, they stick to everything, and they're luminescent. They're bioluminescent. Oh, yeah. They light up wherever I'm researching, and everything's candy coated after I leave. But I'm at least able to see sort of the outlines of things. So it's pretty cool. Oh, you have a interesting sounding job. Yeah, I'm not supposed to talk about it. I'm probably going to be executed now because they're always listening to me. They're probably going to kill you too because other people aren't supposed to know what I'm up to. They get in a lot of trouble for the type of stuff we're doing. We're not supposed to touch anything, but we figured out that the dots candy was the easiest way to light up the atmosphere. And so that's what we did. And now we've gone to thousands of these worlds, and who knows how many different things we've covered in dots. If there's some sort of preservation society that wants to go and have a look at the work we've done someday, they're going to be mortified to find how much cleaning they're going to have to do to scrape all these candies off of everything that we've gone to look at. I mean, it's really a mess. I feel bad about it. I feel bad about the work I've done. It's pretty, it looks great, but I don't know if any of these worlds have a bug problem. We're going to be attracting all sorts of different shits to just eat up all the candy we've left strewn across the universe. I mean, it's really something else. I'm not exaggerating. It's awful. We've done horrible things. We all deserve to be punished for our sins, for the messes that we've made in the name of what? Exploration, science. Who knows? Call it what you want to. But I think it's just it's a thirst for power. We're leaving our mark everywhere, and we can't help ourselves. We shouldn't have ever gone into any of these places. And if we were going to do it, we should have just used a regular flashlight. I think that would have been the right thing to do. not to go in and destroy these ecosystems. Who knows the damage we're doing by leaving candy stuck to everything. Dots candies. Genetically engineered. Modified. I also spray pictures of my grandpa all over the place. They don't know about that. That's just an extra thing that I decided to do. I modified my sprayer to release a certain pattern from time to time. And I'm sure they wouldn't be happy to know that, but we're already doing enough damage as it is. What's a little bit more? What's that going to hurt? It's a way for me to leave my personal mark on all the places I've been to. A picture of my grandpa. It helps keep me company. Because these places can feel pretty desolate. There's not much movement. You don't really see much moving around. Every now and again, a windmill. You know, there was this giant pirate skeleton one time that I found, and when I scanned him, he moved. He actually fell down to the ocean floor. So that was interesting to have happen. But usually, you know, it's not like that. There's not a lot of movement going on. Usually it's just me. So yeah, it gets pretty pretty lonely. Now, I know that there was... I thought I was looking at another... What the heck? That's the spherical structure. Oh, it's over there. Am I going in the right direction here? No, don't do that. Yeah, over here. See, look, this is interesting. But then, you know, you hit obstructions. So you can just walk this, just like this. As long as you don't run into anything, I guess. But I have no way of knowing, you know, what's going on there. Let's go back here. See, I ran into a path that I cannot traverse. And I suppose that's the problem with doing it that way is if you're off the mark, then you kind of waste some time. So how do I get over there? That's pretty far back there, and like, what the heck? How am I gonna... See, it'd be nice if you could just walk up the hill. Of course, they can't let you do that. Maybe this is gonna be it. I feel like I'm walking a new area here. We've got... There it is. That's it. That's something. That's gonna be our satellite antenna. Yeah. Satellite antenna. We got it. And that's moving. Speaking of things not moving much, that one's actually moving. It's moving to turn in a certain direction, maybe to send a... sort of like a beacon signal. And for my exit, I'm just going to go back that way. But real quick, let me just light things up back here. Just a skosh. Yeah, I don't really see anything cool. Okay. There's a little something. But my way out should be right up here. Should be. There we are. Yeah. Oh, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck so close to the exit. Oh, walking into a bunch of shit. Alright. Just steer clear. And... There we are. Astronaut, complete the alien planet. We got it. Alright. Yay! That means just one more. Just one more to do. The organism. Alright. Last one. The organism. Okay. Let's see what the organism's all about. Now we're going inside of an actual organism. This is different than anything we've done so far. We've seen some organisms. We've seen some bones in the boneyard. Bones strewn about. But we haven't actually seen an organism like we're going to see here, I guess. I suppose we're going to be inside the damn thing. So that kind of limits our movement. Okay, here we are. Might have to make our way right out this thing's butthole. You never know. Might have to scan its sphincter to be able to get out. The ejection site, if you will. Who knows what it's going to be. How many? Oh, just one. Only one object to scan in this entire place. So that's different. I was expecting it to be like 10. I thought they were going to raise the stakes by making us do a lot more scanning. But I guess not. So we're just lighting it up. And I guess we're going to be walking a path that's going to be slightly reminiscent of the cave level, because I don't see room for a bunch of branching paths or anything. So here we've got like a house. Someone settled down inside this thing and just decided to make it their own. It's like, well, when in Rome, might as well settle down and build a house. If this is where I live now, if you got swallowed up by this creature, it's like you see some materials laying around and you're kind of sloshing around, kicking around its stomach juices, and you're thinking to yourself, well, fuck. What am I going to do? Oh, look. Looks like he swallowed some wood over there. Well, I could probably use that to build a little lean-to. And then you find more over time, and it's like, oh, well, you know what? I might be able to carve out a decent living for myself here. It swallows up other animals over time, and you kind of take those and try not to get stuck on things. But look, you got a little. Maybe this is what he started with, a little TP, and then as more materials came in, you kind of upgraded. That could be a fun game in itself. Maybe I just stumbled upon something there. Maybe you get swallowed. It's like Minecraft, but you're inside the belly of a giant beast. Lord of the Bats. Use 300 bats. We used a lot. We keep them pumping here. But you could just, you could have a game where you're swallowed up inside of a beast and you have to survive. And like I said, carve out a good living for yourself. See if you can outlive the beast. And then maybe if you do, you survive long enough, the beast dies, and you're able to escape the entire thing. And that's like the big momentous occasion at the very end, is getting out of the beast and joining the everyday life that you had to leave behind. But then maybe you became so comfortable inside the beast that you're a little sad to see it go. Okay, we're thumping and pumping. Thumping and pumping. Is that it? No, that's it. Scanning. He's kind of got Grandpa Kornmeiser's face on him. Got it. The end. Complete the last label. Now what? Back at my computer. Guess that's that. Oh. Oh no. Then you're in the game. Oh dear. Oh. Andre Kenforest Bugren. Good job with this one. That was an interesting experience. Very visually stunning, I would say. And while there's not a lot to the gameplay, it was cool enough, like I said, visually, to keep me playing through it for 2 hours. I think that it was probably right about the perfect length. Much longer than that, and I think it would have been too much. But that's pretty good. I only got 4 of 24 animals. I don't know that I like it enough to go back through and try to get all the animals. If you're a completionist, like if you just want to get 1,000,000 achievements, then I guess it's probably not going to be too difficult. You just have to put the time in to walk around and find everything, unless you wait for someone else to put it up on a walkthrough, which I'm sure will happen at some point. Some brave soul will do that, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm glad to have played it. I think it's worth the asking price. It's just one of those, let me sit down and chill with the game that's not going to challenge me too much, but is going to be interesting and innovative in a way. Somewhat artistic. Makes you feel somewhat like an artiste as you're going through it. And it's cool that you get, different tools as you go along. Sometimes you don't see stuff like that in these walking sim types. But you've got the dot innovation, and then also they break up the monotony, if you will. I don't want to say it's monotonous, but it could have been. But I think it's made fresh enough by the location select screen, having definitive start and stops to the levels, and then giving you those little carrots dangled in front of you as you go, letting you have a new way to scan stuff that makes it novel, at least for a few minutes, and just breaks it up enough to keep you moving along without feeling like you're slogging through. I never really felt like that. Here's another good thing they did, is giving you the map, showing you the locations of the things you're supposed to scan. This could have gotten very, very cumbersome if they didn't have that. Then I think you could have hit some points where you're just wandering around the same spots because, like, oh, you missed this one corridor you can walk down to take you to another area you're supposed to scan something in. So I like that you had the map. I like that they laid it out that way, and they kind of throw you that bone in the boneyard. So that was clutch, I think, including that. So thumbs up to Ken Forrest and everyone else who worked on this. Lidar exploration program completed. You can find it on Steam. And if you haven't done so, please sub to the channel. Like this video, comment below if you got anything. Let me know what you thought. Comment section is your oyster, so crack it open, slam it down your throat, and wash it down with a nice tall frosty mug of cocktail sauce. And also, if you'd like to hang out during a live stream sometime, just stop by the channel at 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday. live streams Monday through Saturday at 10 p.m. Kind of a mixed bag. You never know what we're going to be doing or playing. So hop on by, hop on pop, say hello, and hope to see you then. Until next time, everyone, take real good care, keep kicking ass, love you lots, Lord willing. Be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
We're gonna go viral with this one.